Did you know that every time you use an app, visit a website, or swipe your card at the supermarket, you are generating data? But here's the thing. Raw data by itself is messy, unstructured, and practically useless. So how does that data transform into useful insights that businesses and organizations rely on? The answer: ETL. ETL is the hidden process that cleans, organizes, and prepares data for analysis. And today, I'm breaking it down in the simplest way possible so you will never be confused about it again. Hi, I'm Lekon, and welcome to another episode of Citizen Analyst Thursdays, where we make data simple, practical, and useful for everyday decisions. If you've ever wondered how companies turn raw data into powerful insights, this video is for you. Today, we'll cover what ETL means and why it is so important, the 3 steps of ETL, real-world examples of how ETL powers your favorite app and businesses, and by the end of this video, you understand how ETL works and why it is the backbone of data-driven decision-making. ETL stands for Extract, Transform, Load. It's the 3-step process that moves data from one place to another, making it clean, structured, and ready for analysis. Think of it like cooking a meal, where you extract, gather raw ingredients from the market. Then you transform, cleaning, chopping, and cooking the ingredients to make them usable. Then you load, serving the final dish on a plate, ready to eat. In the data world, the process is similar. Raw data is collected, cleaned, and then stored in a structured format. Without ETL, data would remain messy and unusable. So let's talk about the 3 stages of ETL. The first stage is extract, which is collecting raw materials. Imagine an e-commerce store like Jumia or Temu. Every time a customer places an order, browses a product, or abandons their cart, data is generated. But here's the problem. This data is spread across multiple sources like website click logs, customer databases, payment records, inventory systems. Now, the extract stage pulls this raw data from different sources, which can be via APIs or data stored in a database or even spreadsheets, so that it can be processed. And for the extract stage of ETL, we use tools like Apache NiFi, Talend, SQL, or Python. Then once data is extracted, it moves to the next stage, which is transform. The transform stage is all about cleaning and structuring data. So think about the example of cooking again. Before you eat, you need to wash, chop, and cook your ingredients. The same thing happens with data. Raw data is often incomplete, inconsistent, or full of duplicates. So in the transform step, we clean the data. We do removal of duplicates, fixing errors, standardizing the formats such as converting dates and currencies, and then we can also join different data sources. And for this transform stage, we use tools like dbt, Apache Spark, Python, and SQL. Then once data is extracted, transformed, then it moves to the load stage. Loading is all about storing the processed data, and that's what businesses do with data warehouse or databases. For businesses, the clean data is loaded into data warehouse, like Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse, Google BigQuery, Snowflake, or AWS Redshift. This final step ensures that data is ready for reporting, dashboarding, and decision making. If you work with data, understanding ETL helps you to clean and structure data efficiently. If you run a business, ETL ensures that you understand how data moves from raw to ready. ETL is the backbone of every data-driven system. Now that you understand ETL, here's my challenge for you. The next time you use an app, whether it's Netflix, Jumia, or even Instagram, think about how the data you're seeing got there. Someone somewhere, usually a data engineer, ran an ETL process to make it possible. If you're interested in learning more about data engineering and getting started with ETL, check the links in the description of this video. See you next week on another edition of Citizen Analyst Thursdays. Cheers.